Alrighty, folks. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you may be. My name is Bojan Petreski. Today is November 2nd, 2021, the first Tuesday of November. We'll be doing the 3D market commentary for now. Let's go ahead and get started. This is a disclaimer running there for you, just for your use, your protection, and your understanding. All right, so let's go ahead and get started with the 3D market commentary. The 3D market commentary would arrive in your inbox looking like this in this format. We are looking at a 3D approach anytime we analyze this market. We're looking at the market climate, buy and sell UFOs, and market volatility. The market climate is basically giving us that permission or that kind of guidance to look for long or short opportunities. The buy and sell UFOs, that proprietary technology that we use, the unfilled orders, which are responsible for the upcoming turning points, meaning the potential entries that you see here on the chart, looking like flying saucers, not mistakenly named UFOs. And then, of course, the statistical data of market volatility giving us, an insight if we should be increasing our risk, decreasing our risk, be a little more aggressive, more conservative, and so on. So let's go ahead and analyze the couple of markets that we have here in the commentary according to those statistics. So let's go ahead and take a look at the market climate on the S&P. As we see, it is an up climate. It's the 13th day that it's been going up for out of typically 9. We don't have any sell UFOs because yet again we are at all-time highs. 4,600 was hit. That was a big round number that a lot of people were hoping to see earlier around this top here, but did not. And it took some time after a couple of tumbles to actually get there. It was looking a little bit scary around this area because new lows were being made. However, we still had a nice big strong pullback, a retest of that same exact area where a potential entry might have been, and then all-time highs again. So if you remember a few weeks back, I did say, if we're seeing, lower lows and we're seeing lower highs. So this could be a potential start of the correction. However, we need to, break and close below some of these lows. And then ultimately we did not. But not only did we not, we had a strong pullback up, a retest of that area, and then another test of the all-time highs, which means we are definitely not in correction territory. Looking at the VIX, 16.57%, low volatility, 18% being that magical number of high volatility. Let's go ahead and look at the next thing here. So now if you're looking to educate yourself, if you're looking to get some education when it comes to future stocks, forex, or the really specialty courses that we have here, that I feel like the quality of them is much better than anything else out there. Backtesting trading plans and trading psychology. Look no further than here. Browse and register for a course. A lot of these courses, believe me when I tell you, it's worth the money to take them and get the 3-month complimentary access to AutoUFOs and AutoClimate. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at crude oil. So crude is up in the climate again, confirmed the third out of typically 7. We did have one, confirmation that got broken into this, massive, like 20 plus day chain of crude just going up every day. I mean, if you just bought every day, there's a good chance you would have made money, except for a couple of the red ones here. But it did break the chain. So now we're into confirmed climate again, and we're trying to test out that upper 84 area again. So we're going to see what's going to happen. It looked pretty bearish a couple days back, right before the close of October. But now it's looking like it wants to keep going higher again. 36.74% on the OVX. Nothing up above. 78.89 to 74.96, the closest UFO. All right, now if you do need the AutoUFOs app, as I said, our patented and our proprietary technology, it is available for TradingView, TradeStation, MetaTrader, and of course our very own platform, Top. So definitely check it out. Let us know what you think. We are open to feedback too, so definitely give us your 2 cents. You can use this link to subscribe. We offer monthly and yearly memberships, with the yearly offering its own discount. Looking at gold next. All right, so gold, uh, you know, may sound like a broken record, but that's just because it's the truth. It's been stuck in this 1866 to 1804 UFO for since the beginning of July, essentially since that big drop. Um, hasn't done much of anything yet, right? It's been a lot of sideways action here. It was looking very bearish when it made this big drop, but it not only did it rally, but it also tried to go higher into this upper UFO here, but it has never touched the actual concentration of the UFO, which is where the symbol is. So it's penetrated this area multiple times, only to see a retraction from there. So we're just seeing that same exact kind of notion that we were looking at lower lows for a good while here, but again we've rallied back up only to confirm that sideways action and now making higher highs and higher lows. But we're going to see what's going to happen here because it's not looking really pretty on gold. It's really just stuck in this range here and not doing much for the past couple months. Market climate's up. It's confirmed today. The first one out of typically seven. New UFO formed 1786 to 1760.3. And of course, the 18044 to 1866 UFO is still present and still holding the line pretty strong. Based on GVZ, 16.31%, $18 for the day, not achieved yet. Gold's been open for the past 8 minutes. All right, now if you need coaching and support, you can look no further than here. You can sign up for an all asset advanced coaching course using this link here, where you can set up a one-on-one with any one of the instructors in our channel, and go over any questions you may have when it comes to trading. We offer monthly, yearly, and all-inclusive memberships. All right, let's take a look at the Dixie. Now, I know a lot of you maybe don't trade a dollar index, and that's quite okay. Um, but you should be aware of the fact that the way the dollar moves affects a lot of the forex pairs, and even some of the major markets as well. It is in an up climate. It is the second one out of typically five. We have a sell UFO that it actually recently touched here, from 94,235 to 94,57. Buy UFO down below 98,88 to 98,310, which is pretty close overlapping to this one here. The dollar kind of was also doing some sideways action until it broke above this high here at 93.75. Which happened just recently in September. Once it broke out of there, it's been trading above that area for a while, only to see it pull back into that same exact area and then come out of it again. Of course, this is there were in between UFOs that were forming in these areas, but it's just interesting to see the dollar kind of reacting the way it's reacting off of that critical area there, the 94. It did try to go past 94.5. It did not succeed, so it came back down again. Based on EVZ, 5.57% on the volatility. All right, now if you don't want to read this overview, you're more than welcome to. As a matter of fact, you're encouraged to come and join us on the YouTube channel daily. Myself and my colleague Becky, go over this overview daily, Monday through Friday, on our YouTube channel, so you can catch also any missed commentaries on using our playlist. But you can click this link to go to our YouTube channel. Please like and subscribe us so you can help spread the word, help the YouTube algos kind of get us to some of their viewers front pages. All right. Last but most definitely not least, which is pretty exciting lately, is Bitcoin. It is currently in a down climate, but it's not confirmed after that pullback. Although it's looking really strong today. Up 2,500 bucks for the day, which, as you see, it's still not close to what is expected for the daily move. Um, there is a buy UFO right here, 58,347 to 53,860, which almost came to touch. Did not quite make it. I believe the low was 53.9. Uh, I'm sorry, 58.5. 58.5. I thought it was 58.9. So it came down to 58.5, came down to 58.412, only to see a strong rally out of there. So it did not quite touch the UFO. As you see, it's about 40 bucks or so that it didn't touch it for. Based on BVIN, the volatility is, of course, excessively high. This is a market that moves quite a bit, and it can move for a variety of reasons. Not only fundamentals, but retail waves, tweets. It can move for a wild variety of reasons. So definitely make sure you know what you're getting yourself into if you're going to be trading Bitcoin. All right, now if you're interested in any of the information I just covered here, but you have some questions when it comes to the courses, the apps, coachings, or memberships, you're more than welcome to schedule a clarification call using this link here so you can discuss it with any one of the um, sales reps that we have. If you have any questions, or maybe they can guide you into what they think might be the proper course for you to take, whether it's a class plus the apps or a membership plus coaching, wherever you may be in the path of becoming a trader. All right, that's that for the markets. Let's go ahead and just go over the news. If there's anything that we need to, capture here, which, as we see, there's quite a bit. Not only that, but earnings season has kicked off in here in the U.S. So for today, we have New Zealand dollar unemployment changes, unemployment data, ADP employment changes, ISM services, a rate decision. Most likely not going to be seeing tapering. I believe they said up until Q1 of next year, from what I remember. FOMC press conference, a couple of holidays looks like. Trade balance in the Aussie. A lot of news coming out of Britain, including their interest rate decision, which is big stuff. um, and then of course Friday retail sales, non-farm payrolls. Has become like it's always been a focal point for news, but lately because of COVID, because of the recovery from the um, pandemic, it's become a focal point of how well we're doing. And then unfortunately for all of us, daylight savings time ends on the 7th. So be prepared to be late or early depending on you know what your cycle is starting next week. All right, folks, I will catch you in a bit with the future session. Thank you so much. Take care. Bye bye.